Porcelain was actually my full stripper name when I started stripping, because the day that I went in to like sign the forms to join up, I didn't know that you didn't have to have a last name. I didn't know it was optional. And so I picked out Peach already, but I was like, oh my God, a last name. And I was like, I guess I watched too much Drag Race or something, because I put Porcelain. It's like such a pretty extra out there name. And all the other girls were like Stacey or Becky, and I'm like Peach Porcelain. I wanted to show my music to customers at work, and I didn't want them to like get my real name, because then they like find out all my info. You don't really want that with customers in the strip club. So I had to put all my music out under Peach, so that when they go like, oh, what do I search up, I could be like, just Peach. I wasn't active on social media very much, and like I hadn't posted anything in ages, especially any singing videos or music for like years. How that came about, and I was just so excited to have a song to show people. So it wasn't really, I didn't even really think like, oh, okay, my dream's coming true. I was just like, oh, cool, it already came true. Like I've got a whole like produced song that feels real. Like it feels like I'm a real proper like singer, and I've got this cool song that I can like show to people. And then it wasn't until like TikTok, and I started getting that audience, and that was even just because I needed to rent and talk like I do now, like this overshare. And so I did that on TikTok, and then everyone found my music through that. And it actually took like, I think a year or something for Blondes to hit like even 1 million streams. PRC, it's just Porcelain shortened, because I needed a username for TikTok and I was lazy. And I just shortened it to PRC. I didn't want to type the whole word. And now it's like my whole branding. But every time somebody asks me in an interview what PRC is, I just make up something different every time. I think last time it was like Pretty Red Cramps or something. Like they're always like, what does PRC stand for? And I'm like, People's Republic of China. Like, I don't know. Like I always make something up different. And then I made TikTok to talk about my crazy life. And then that blew up, and I have this now incredible like family of 1 million people that follow me, and I just like so adoring and so kind and sweet, and just like the best. They're like, I literally feel like they're my friends. Like I talk to them every day. I'll post a video like, hey guys, what are you doing? I like read all the comments and talk to them like, hey, I'm feeling sad today. What are you guys doing? And they'll all cheer me up. And it's like, you know, it's just such an amazing connection that I have with them. I love it so much. And they're so sweet as well. Like they do everything for me. I'll post about like, hey, here's a song, and they're like, okay, everyone, here's what we're gonna do to promote it. Everybody like comment a chain of this so we can get more, like get it in the algorithm. And they all like band together and try to like share it and get more streams. And I'm like, oh my God, like I can't believe they go out of their way to like really make sure that people hear my stuff and that they hype me up. And like it's just so it's just my whole world just flipped completely into this more positive light, which has been amazing. Oh, and I just hit 1 million followers today. This app literally changed everything for me. Like you guys saved me from stripping much longer, and that job was killing me. Like I probably wouldn't be here if I was still doing that job and didn't have TikTok. Like you guys got me a record deal. Like this has changed everything for me. And I know it sounds so sappy and everybody says stuff like this, but like I really don't think I would be here without everyone supporting me the way that they do. I'm so fucking thankful. Through TikTok, that kind of spiked overnight almost. And then everyone found my music through that. I had all these labels reaching out, and I was talking to Jairus, the guy that produced those songs, and was like, what does this mean? What are they saying? Like, who are these people? He's like, oh my God, this is huge. Like, this is person. I'm like, really? Okay. Oh my God, I know. It's, you know, someone from Republic Records. Like, this is a massive label. And I was like, oh my God, really? And I'm like, I've been like ignoring the messages. When it all happened, it was just like, okay, now there's a label that's made a deal, and now there's management, and now there's all this stuff happening, and we're going to get you in demos, and we're going to fly out to Sydney. And I was just like, what the hell? Like, this is just so unreal. Oh my God, wow, like I'm a real singer. Like, and that, even just moments like that is like more than I could have hoped for. And then when something on top of that happens, I'm like, oh my God, wow. Like, so that's why everything now that's been happening has just been like, it could stop here and I would just be like so grateful and so happy, because I'm like, this is more than I could have ever imagined. And even now still, I'm still trying to like come to terms with the fact. I'm like, wow, this is like really, really happening. Like, and yeah, it still doesn't really feel real. I don't think it ever will. I think every moment that happens, I'm just like, cool, like it can stop here, and I'd be like, hell yeah, I did it. Like, this is awesome.